Hello everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today we're testing out a product that has been out of stock for a very long time. I have signed up through the Sephora app for email notification. I have checked the Ulta website, I have checked the brand's website, the Kohl's Sephora website, trying to get my hands on this specific product that seems to have gone viral on TikTok, and it is extremely popular. It's sold out. There are some shades that are coming back into stock. Some light shades are back. Some dark, deeper shades are back. There's a few tan colors that I saw in stock when I placed the order for mine. But the whole shade range, which is a pretty good range, is not fully available, which sucks. I know. But I feel like they're slowly kind of starting to bring it back. My specific shade that I ended up ordering, I did see that my local Ulta closest to me had one left when I went there recently to pick up some other beauty products to try and test out. I went to see, because I was kind of on the fence between the one that I ordered and the shade lighter. So the one shade lighter just seemed a little kind of pink online, and so I was just thinking to myself, maybe it's not the right tone. So let me go with something just a little bit more warm and play it safe. I'd rather it be more warm and kind of golden than too pink. So I feel like the shade I got was pretty perfect. But I'm talking about the ever so popular NARS Light Reflecting Foundation that, again, it's like very, very popular in the land of YouTube and the beauty community. Sold out pretty much everywhere for a while. Even NARS's website, the last that I checked, they were sold out of this product. And I think you can sign up to get notified if you want to on there or through the Sephora app, which I did. And I honestly don't think I ever got an email saying it was back in stock. I just happened to be looking and I was just kind of curious. It was late at night. I had put all the kids to bed and I was just kind of browsing and I'm like, you know what? I would really like to try that foundation. And I was putting some things in my Sephora cart and looking, I said, you know, let me just do a Google search. And it came up on the search and it said Kohl's Sephora website. And so when I checked it, it actually wasn't stocked. So I was like, okay, I'm getting that. It's mine, totally. And so I wanted to see what the fuss was about. What makes it so special? Why is it so expensive? It's $49. And I am going to show you the demo because I was surprised. I was shocked the first time I used it. So this is not my first impressions. I've worn this before. And I wanted to share with you my thoughts and give you my opinions on it and show you how I apply it. I usually use a beauty sponge to apply my foundations and my concealers. So that's the method that I use today. But I do use brushes sometimes, and I will list some brushes down below that I do like to use from time to time to do my foundation. And I did use my BK Beauty 101 brush the last time I wore this a few days ago, and it actually looked beautiful on the skin. It looks beautiful with the beauty blender, with the Real Technique sponge, which I'm going to show you that in today's video. I mean, I'm really surprised by this, so I'm going to just insert the clips of the demo and showing you guys how I apply it and letting you see how it looks without the rest of my makeup on. Alright, so I've done my skincare already, and the only thing that I've applied additionally is the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I got the mini size and I'm trying to finish it up. I don't really have much left, so I do actually enjoy the way this makes my skin look, so I am going to try to finish this up, and then I think I am going to repurchase in full size. But that is it. I normally would have gone in with an SPF, but I kind of wanted to skip that just for the demo purpose of this video. I normally use a beauty sponge. This is just a Real Techniques one. It's kind of slanted on one end and then pointed on the other. I do like the beauty blender, but I'm using this one at the moment. I'm just going to start applying the product so you guys can see how it wears and how it goes on the skin. I do like to work in sections because this does have a really nice finish and really good coverage, while still looking very natural when it's all blended and all worked into the skin. I think it looks really, really nice. So I like to just kind of work it in sections. Sometimes I will dot it all over my face like I do with most other foundations in my collection, and then just kind of blend. You can just apply it really however you personally prefer. But I like how this one has like skincare benefits to it, which I've mentioned before is always a plus for me. If I'm going to be wearing a foundation on my face for the entire day, then I would want it to have some sort of benefit, or at least do something besides just cover. Do you know what I mean? Like, do something a little bit more for me. So I do feel like this is a really good place for me to stop. I could, continue obviously adding more product. Very, very much impressed with how this wears, with how it looks. I wore this most recently when we went out, and I got ready right after breakfast, and then we didn't get home until like around dinner time. But we had already gone out to dinner, we had gone to Costco, we had just done some errands and stuff, kind of prepping the house before my mom comes to arrive, getting some things that I needed for my hospital bag, and just kind of some errands before having the baby. So I wore this, and I, did my whole routine, and when I got home, I thought I was going to look super oily and just a hot mess because I took all my kids with me. I have 3, and I was sweating because it was hot. I was just all over the place. And this actually wore very, very well. And I thought, I need to film this. That's when I realized, wait a minute, this is a good one. So I feel like I do probably want to add a little bit more here, but honestly, it's not really essential for me to add more. I feel like this amount that I applied, which I didn't even mention, I did 3 pumps. I know that sounds like a lot, but that is the one thing with this foundation, is that when you do a pump, it's a small amount that comes out. Whereas other brands, when you do a pump, it's a lot or sometimes too much. So I feel like 3 pumps is really a good place personally for me, and you can always add more, build it, or scale that back if you like a lighter coverage. Really like how it looks like skin, and it does look like I have a more perfected base and complexion, which is the whole point for me for taking the time to do makeup. And I just think it looks really, really nice. And I do have some like darkness under my eyes and the outer corners. I don't tend to load up my under eye area with foundation. I usually do concealer, corrector, and all that. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back to show you how everything sort of comes together. Okay, so I'm back, and the rest of my makeup is done, and this is my complexion. Today was honestly a day of many makeup mishaps, okay? So I had to use more of the foundation to fix the cream bronzer. I will talk you through the products in a moment that I use for the rest of my face, but I took the bronzer, well, one, I had too much product on my brush, and I took it too far. My entire forehead was like dark brown. So I had to take more foundation and go over my forehead, tone that down, reblend, and sort of work some sort of magic, because I do not have the time to take this off and start over. And I use a little foundation mixed in with my blush. So I'm really thrilled with how it turned out, simply because I had some roadblocks here, okay? But overall, the end result, it's really pretty. That glow that you're seeing is actually from the blush that I'm wearing, which is actually also by NARS. It's the liquid blush in Dolce Vita, so I enjoy that blush so much that I ordered it in the Orgasm version as well, which is a kind of peachy pink with some golden sheen to it. Very much a cult favorite, and following behind the Orgasm blush, but this is the liquid one that I ordered, so it'll be here probably in a few days. I may already have it by the time this video gets posted, but I was surprised by that blush. It has a kind of soft sheen So I skipped highlight today, which is so bizarre. Like, who am I? And that's the glow that you're seeing. Under the eyes, I use the new Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer from the Born This Way line, and I will list everything down below and the shades that I wear. I also set that concealer with the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. It said new on the Sephora website. I don't know if it's new or if it was out before, because I thought they had a loose setting powder before and brought it back. I'm not sure, but I ordered both of them together. So that's what I use to conceal under my eyes and also set my eyes. For eyeshadow, it's just one eyeshadow, and it is the cream shadow from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. I love the Mesmerize cream eyeshadows. They come in like a little glass, frosted glass pot, little jar, and you just scoop them out, or if you want to use a brush, swirl it in there and apply it and done. It's this really pretty kind of pinky, rusty kind of color. It's honestly something that the tone of it was not what I expected based off of what I saw online, but I still ended up enjoying it. The formula is incredible. So I did that with a little bit of the Pillow Talk eyeliner and the Pillow Talk mascara. And then what else? Oh, lips. I did the Tinted Lip Balm by CoverGirl in Life is Pink, and then I put on the Citizen Cosmetics Nudiversal Gloss in Dubrovnik over the top to kind of bring that down, because the Life is Pink Tinted Balm is more like a raspberry shade. So I added a little bit of like a brownish nude gloss and mixed it together to get the end result, and that is it. Oh, and then my bronzer, which I should have told you this before, is the new cream bronzer from NARS in the Laguna shade. So lots of NARS products today, but I actually really like the way this turned out. The overall result is beautiful, as you saw in the demo. I hope that my camera is making this look truly how it does in person. It's actually a really, really beautiful formula, and it goes on well. It doesn't, like I said before, I wore this on a day where it was just hectic, lots of running around, in and out of cars, running errands, going out to eat, and doing all of this stuff in one day that I was tired. I was sweating because it's so hot outside, and it held up incredibly well. So I do think that there's something really great about this formula, and I can see why people enjoy it. Like I said, I had to try it because my curiosity got the best of me. I'm like, what makes this so special? I know NARS is known for doing really great foundations and concealers. In fact, all the products that I have from NARS have been incredible. Like, I have not been disappointed. I have the soft matte concealer, the liquid blushes, one of the palettes, a powder blush. I have this now. I mean, I have tried several products. I'm not a NARS aficionado, but I do think that they make really great cosmetics, and they're one of the best ones. And I am really thrilled that this shade worked, and it is honestly almost an exact match to my neck and my chest. So I'm glad I went with this shade. Everything will be listed down below. Every product that I use from start to finish for today's video will be listed, even though I didn't show it on camera. It's going to be in the description box with the colors that I wear in the concealer, mostly like complexion products. So if you are very similar in tone, it may help you, kind of guide you in the right direction. If there are any favorites from NARS that you absolutely love that I have to try, please let me know in the comment section. I always love hearing from you guys, and I had gotten a recommendation from one of you for a blush from Benefit, and I actually went and bought it, and it is pretty amazing. So you guys are really great when you guys give me recommendations. The products do not disappoint. So if you have any, let me know in the comment section down below. Follow me on Instagram. It's here on the screen, and I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you in my next video.